Okay guys, I am still in Jedburgh and this time I'm at Mary Queen of Scots' house. Now this is where she was held, I believe, for about a month, and she nearly died here before finally being taken away and later on being executed. So she often said she wished she had died. But we're going to learn more about this and the history of the house, and we're going to see if Mary is still here. So let's go in and meet our host for the night. Oh, hello.
Hello, welcome to Mary Queen of Scots' house.
Pauline.
I'm Pauline and I will show you around the place. I'll give you a little tour around the house and try and give you some information on Mary's life.
Fantastic. So first of all, we're in
Now
obviously
we're in
a shop area.
This would have been the old original kitchen area. We have built up the floors in the middle here, but underneath, if you look under the desk, that is the old original floors.
Oh, wow.
So they would have cooked in here and made all Mary's lunches and dinners and suppers.
Wow. Excellent. So when was roughly the house built?
It would have been built in the early 1500s. Mary was actually here in 1566. The Mary Queen of Scots house would have been one of 6 dwelling houses, and this one was particularly owned by the people of Fernahurst Castle, in which they allowed Mary to live here for around 6 to 8 weeks while she was in Jedburgh. Mary would have been born about 1542. She was crowned the Queen of Scotland at Stirling Castle in 1543 when she was 9 months old. She was 23 when she was in Jedburgh, which was 1566, and she was very popular. It was at the height of her popularity when she was in Jedburgh.
And
Not so much after.
You're going to show me around and tell
Yes,
me a
I'll
little bit
show
more
you.
about Mary as we go through.
So we'll head up the stairs here.
Beautiful.
So we do have the winding staircase. These would have been murals representing the time, the 16th century, when she lived here.
So these old, or are they?
These would have been around the 16th century, and they would have been the decoration of the house to memorise her life.
Yeah.
I'll bring you into the banqueting room. So this was just going to give you an idea of the sort of place that they would have their big banquets in the 16th century when she ate here with all her supporters. So the floors would have been covered in herbs and the walls would have been covered in tapestries at the time in the banqueting room. It's quite a big room, fits loads of people. So as you notice, the doorways are really small. Mary would have been 5'11", so she towered above everyone that she married in later life.
Yeah.
This would be the Rogues Gallery. It basically just shows you everyone that would have been involved in Mary's life. Lord Burnley, he was her third husband.
Right.
So these are all the people that would have been involved with just basically when she lived here doing things for her, and people politically as well would have been involved in her life. In this cabinet you have her little shoe. This is her original shoe.
Wow. So that was actually worn by Mary?
Yes, that was actually worn by Mary. On this one here we have the lock of her hair, which was actually found at Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh.
Wow.
So that is her original hair. As you say, there was a lot of well-known people at the time involved in her life.
So what's this?
This would have been the old toilet.
Oh!
It's a secret toilet, and
Wow.
it's a secret door.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
So this would have been original when Mary was here. This would have been her toilet.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Mary spent most of her life as a prisoner. She did get executed at age 44, which was very young still. So we'll head on up this way. Mary was actually widowed at 17 years old from her first husband, the French king.
Wow.
She got married to him, but it only lasted 1 year, and he got killed in an accident, a joisting accident. So it didn't last very long. He was around 5 foot, and Mary was 5'11".
Wow.
So she would have towered above him.
Yeah.
So this would have been Mary's bedroom. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
The little French watch and case. This was actually stolen in 1987. Someone stole it, the watch and the case,
Wow.
and it a year later, got returned from Canada back to the museum. So we did get it back.
Wow. You're lucky to have got it back.
Yeah, definitely.
Did they say why they sent it back, or?
No, I think it just got posted discretionally back to the museum, but someone had taken it in 1987.
Okay.
They had it for a year, we didn't know where it was, and then suddenly it got posted back from Canada.
Wow, it's been around. Hermitage, I was going to go there.
This is where she would have travelled to.
Right.
The 50 miles to see a friend of hers that was very, very ill. And when she got back, she was okay before she went, but on the way back, it was bad weather, and she got she was in really bad health.
Right.
When she got back, she was on her deathbed basically, to the point where.
Did it say what she was sick with, or?
Just a cold, travelling for 50 miles on horseback. There and back, the weather was really bad on the way back. She had a virus, and she was just really poorly. And one of the famous quotes she said is, "If only I had died in Jedburgh."
Yeah.
Because after Jedburgh, she wasn't very popular.
Is that the original, what it looked
That
like?
would be an original fireplace.
And I'm looking at the...
the photo.
Is that what it would have looked like? Is that it? This?
Yes, this is Queen Mary's house, and that's probably what it would have looked like in the day, in 1566.
Oh, that's cool.
So head on up the stairs, mind your head. It's not made for Mary's size. This would have been the armour room, so this is just representing basically the type of armour and the type of things that would happen around the time that Mary was here. So this also would have been an original fireplace. It's very small windows. It was just to protect her from people coming in and basically killing her or stealing her, things like that. So all the windows were made really small. Downstairs you actually had, there was an outside staircase, so you had to get to the first level, you had to be outside to get up. So as I said, she was widowed at 17, but her then she married her second husband, and her second husband was actually murdered by her third husband.
All right.
Which doesn't sound very good, pretty gruesome. So this is one of the most important things in the room. This is one of Mary's death masks. When she got killed at the castle in England, she got 2 death masks printed, and this would have been one of the original death masks when she died.
She's actually prettier than what I thought she would be.
She was very pretty, and she was
because in the movies,
ginger.
in the movies they always kind of portray her as plain and.
Yeah, well, she was 5'11", auburny hair.
Yeah.
She stood out. She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Compared to some people, a lot of people were jealous of her, I would say.
Well, one person wasn't.
Yeah. I think it took 2 shots to get her head decapitated from her shoulders. Didn't work first time.
Usually you can, with the hanging death masks, you can usually see the mark.
Yeah.
Where the
This one's very safely in a case.
That's actually what she looked like.
Yeah. Exactly what she would have looked like.
That's incredible.
It's quite spooky. like having
You
a
always
real
expect her to open her eyes at any moment, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
If that happens, I'm out of here.
Yeah, me too.
Just saying.
So I think we've got one more level to go up.
All right.
And that was the last letter room. That's where she would have wrote her last letter in the previous room we were just
Right.
in. And this is just basically representing the end of her life. She was finally executed and it was for treason.
Because I have actually visited Fotheringhay Castle.
Yeah.
Where what's left of it, where she was executed.
She was executed in 1587 at Fothering Castle.
Fotheringhay, yeah.
Yeah. She was aged 44.
Which wasn't very old. Cool. All right, now.
I think this was possibly Mary's bedroom.
So I'm 5'4".
Imagine she would have to duck to get
Wouldn't she?
into rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And just to put this around a little bit. All right, so I can't, my head's forward. So, and I'm 5'4", so she would be a good 4 inches.
7 inches?
4
more
inches.
Than you?
4, 5.
11? 5'11" she would have been?
Yeah, so what's 4 from 11 is 7. Yeah, good. So, good. Your mathematics is better than mine. Look at that. Right? So they're not very big rooms.
This is the letter room, so this is where Mary would have wrote her last letter before she passed away,
Yeah.
basically.
So guys, that'll probably be online. You can go and have a read of it. We might read it out later as a trigger.
Previous groups have actually had Mary come through herself
Oh.
in some of the areas up here.
Yeah.
Gets very cold. There was a lot of people here, but Mary is one of the main ones who had basically a bad life after this, so she seems to come through quite a bit.
Okay.
Sometimes you can tell by the temperature in the room.
Yeah, it's
And
warm.
there's
It's
activity.
warm at the moment, which is
Some places
interesting
are
if it
colder than
drops.
others.
Yeah. So I might start in here. All right, well, I'm going to go and do some work, see what we've got.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for that.
Good luck. You're welcome.
And,
I hope you find what you're looking
We'll
for.
see what we find.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good, good.
All right, I'm in the Mary Queen of Scots area. This is where her death mask is, and I thought we'd start here. Now, one thing I've just noticed, I was up here minutes ago and I was boiling. I had to strip off, not in that way of course, but I had to take a couple of layers off because I was that warm. However, now it's really cold. I came back up and walked in here and went, wow, the temperature's dropped a bit in here. I'm almost tempted to go back and get my coat, but it wasn't like this 5 minutes ago. This is how quickly it's dropped. But we're going to get going. We're going to see what we find. And I'm going to go nip off, get Cag on the phone, and then we're going to get some work done. All right, so I've got Cag on the phone. Haven't I, Cag?
Hello.
So
It's me.
It's you? Are you sure it's you?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see.
So you can't see anything, can you, apart from a little circle of lights there?
I can see a circle of lights and then there's another light at the top.
Right, because it is actually very dark,
What's that?
guys, in here. And we're in the very top of the house. Well, actually there is one room that's a bit higher than this room, but we are starting here and we're working our way down. If you're hearing it clicking, it's because I've got to stop fiddling with your... this is Cag's rosary beads, all right? And they're my comfort beads, but it's not for a religious reason. It's just it's a fiddle reason. As you all know, I have to do things. I'm just like, and but where I am, and what you see in front of me there, is the Mary Queen of Scots death mask, which you saw earlier, but it is the original, or one of two original death masks that was taken. And Mary
She
Queen...
was stunning.
She was. And she was 5'11".
Really?
Her
I
first-
expected you to be quite small.
Her first husband was 5 foot. She towered over him.
Oh my God, really?
So she was quite a beautiful woman, tall.
Ah.
But she was Roman Catholic, wasn't she, Kag?
Was she?
Yeah, because King
Oh,
Henry VIII
yes.
got rid of Catholicism,
Yes.
waged war with it,
Catholicism.
and Queen Elizabeth.
Catholicism.
Catholicism. That's the new word for the day. Catholicism. All right.
Catholicism. I love that word.
I apologise to every Catholic out there.
No, I reckon we should actually bring that one. We should use that one. That's great. I love it. So much easier to say than Catholicism. I can't even say it now.
Catholicism.
Catholicism. I love it.
But I have a rosary beads, and I didn't mean to. I just realised I had them in my hand, and of course she was Roman Catholic. So we could maybe use that as a trigger object.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and see what happens with Mary first, and if we don't get anything with Mary, then we will try for just random people that may have lived here, died here, children.
I want Mary. I'm not going to be happy unless I can speak to Mary. And say, is it true the amount of houses you've been in?
Well, I want to go and see Hermitage Castle. Apparently she was there as well. That's where she got sick. She got sick coming back from Hermitage.
Oh, wow.
She'd been off to see a male friend there.
Oh.
That's all we'll say about that one.
Wow.
Just so you know, I've got the lights down there in a circle. And the reason I've got them in a circle is because I'm going to be standing in the middle of that circle soon, right next to the death mask over there. But we're going to try a few other things first, because over here we have a letter, which you can't see because infrared doesn't show it. It's just like a blur of light there, so don't worry about that one. We also have the certificate put out about Mary Queen of Scots execution. And then through here is the armoury. Whoa! Now, I think we learnt last night that a certain distance, let's just see if my phone kicks it off again. I'm not going to move. So I'm going to keep exactly the same spot that what set it off. I'm going to move around like this. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to turn around, bring it through, step forward. Okay. Maybe it wasn't the phone then, Keg.
Maybe it wasn't.
Phones,
How close can you get to it before it goes off again?
phones can set it off, without a doubt. Okay, I'm going to step forward. I'm going to step forward. So I've got to be, I am now over the threshold. So I reckon the threshold. Let's just see if it is or not. Because if it is, it should, yeah, now it keeps going off. Now I'm going to step back.
Go.
Should we start with calling out?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm going to put the rosary beads on that one down there. So they're now down on the strip wire. Sorry about throwing the rosemary,
cool.
rosemary beads.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. The rosemary beads.
I'm doing well tonight.
You're doing very well. But just adding to the dictionary, it's all good.
Exactly. All right, so if there is anybody here tonight, I've got some lights out. And the reason you can see these lights everywhere is because they give you a chance to be able to light them up. Sorry, I just thought I heard a footstep then.
Okay.
The wind's getting up. That's not creepy at all.
Oh, okay. No.
There is no trees against the building, by the way. Okay, hope.
So if there's anybody... Oh, sorry.
I'm going to say hopefully one of the cameras has picked it up. Carry on. As you were.
Sure. If there's anybody with us tonight, especially Mary Queen of Scots, if you're with us, I would so love it if you could just let us know you're there. If you could light up one of the lights. My friend's put some rosary beads, got me saying it now, rosary beads around those lights on the floor. Could you go to the one where the beads are and light it up for me, please, so we know it's you?
Do we know any Catholic prayers?
No, don't we just look them up?
Actually, yeah.
No, wait a minute.
While you're doing that, I'll get the voice recorder and let's do an EVP.
Actually, the Lord Prayer is a Catholic prayer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so if there is anybody here, I'm just going to put this voice recorder. It's called a voice recorder, by the way. You might not know that, but you do now. I've put it in the circle of lights there. If there's anybody here, would you be able to put or speak into this voice recorder here, please? That's what we call it. We call it a voice recorder. The orange light.
Okay, well, my name's Cag, and I'm a voice from a distance, so don't be frightened. Things have changed since you were around. And I would like to know, did you live here? Did you work here? Or did you just visit here?
I'm going to be a tap. That's me. How many of you are here? There's thuds, but I think they're outside.
There's a lady in there, and her name is Alison. Can you say Alison for me, please?
How many are in this room with me at the moment? Apart from the voice on the phone. We call it a phone, by the way. Were you here when Mary Queen of Scots, stayed in this house? I hear she was very sick. All right, we're going to listen back. If there's anybody here, would you be able to put or speak into this voice recorder here, please? How many of you are here? There's whispering, Cav.
Whispering?
Listen, in the background. It's almost like there's whispering going on. How many of you are here? There.
There's thuds, but I think they're outside.
Not the thuds.
I couldn't hear it.
It's very faint. Turn the camera in a bit. It's extremely faint, but like... Do you remember when we went to the Liska Axe House?
Oh, and you've got that whispering in the background, but you couldn't make out what it was saying.
It was like constant talking in the background. That's what this seems to be like for some reason. I don't know. I'm going to have to listen back to it.
Alison. Can you say elephant for me, please?
How many are in this room with me at the moment? Apart from the voice on the phone. We would call it a phone, by the way. We would call it a phone, by the way. Tag stomach.
Wow, that sounds like a demon.
God, that was a good one.
No. Well, there was one point where it sounded like, but it could have been... It's hard to hear on
Yeah.
until I get it back to Australia and listen back to it. Okay, well maybe... How about we play a ghost box? Neat.
Okay.
Let me just see what it sounds like. If it sounds shit, I won't.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I read that, you know, like I did with Elizabeth Woolcock.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we'll run this while I'm doing it.
You're going to put me on a chair?
I'm going to put you on a chair. And
Yay.
I'm going to put something just under the... so we can see the equipment. There we go. Oh. And then I'm going to go and... Shit. Oh my God.
What?
I nearly pulled the whole camera off.
God.
In fact, you probably would have seen that on the other camera. Can you hear it all right?
I can, yeah. I'm going to be able to hear what it says.
No, well, it's not really saying anything. Well, I suppose if there's no words coming out of it, if there is a word comes out of it, it'll be more important, won't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay. You might not hear me very well, though.
Okay.
Royal brother, having by God's will my sins, I think, thrown myself into the power of the Queen, my cousin, at whose hands I have suffered much for almost 20 years. I have finally been condemned to death by her and her estates. I have asked for papers, which they have taken away in order that I might make my will, but I have been unable to recover anything of use to me, or even get leave either to make my will freely or to have my body conveyed after my death, as I would wish, to your kingdom where I had the honour to be queen. Your sister and former ally. Tonight after dining, I was advised of my sentence. I am to be executed like a criminal at 8 in the morning. I have not had time to give you a full account of everything that has happened. But if you will listen to my doctor and my other unfortunate servants, you will learn the truth and how, thanks to God, I scorned death and vowed that I meet it innocent of any crime, even if I were their subject. The Catholic faith and the assertion of my God-given right to the English crown are the two issues on which I am condemned, and yet I am not allowed to say that it is for my Catholic religion that I die, but for fear of interference with theirs. The proof of this is that they have taken away my chaplain, and although he is in the castle, I have not been able to get permission for him to come and hear my confession and give me the last sacrament, while they have been most insistent that I receive the consolation and instruction of their minister brought here for that purpose. The bearer of this letter and his companions, most of them your subjects, will testify to my conduct at my hour. It remains for me to beg your most Christian Majesty, my brother-in-law and former ally, who has always protested your love for me, to give proof now of your goodness in all these points. Firstly, by charity, in paying my unfortunate servants the wages due to them. This is a burden on my conscience, and that only you can relieve. Further, by having prayer offered to God for a queen that has borne the title Most Christian, and who dies a Catholic stripped of all her possessions. As for my son, I commend him to you insofar as he deserves, for I cannot answer for him. I have taken the liberty of sending you 2 precious stones, talismans against illness, trusting that you will enjoy good health and a long and happy life. Accept them from your loving sister-in-law, who, as she dies, bears witness of her warm feeling to you. Again, I commend my servants to you. Give instructions, if it pleases you, that for my soul's sake, part of what you owe me should be paid, and that for the sake of Jesus Christ, to whom I shall pray for you tomorrow, as I die, the left enough to found a memorial mass and give the customary alms. Wednesday at 2 in the morning. Your most loving and most true sister, Mary R. So there you go. You probably didn't hear any of that. So can you use this to talk through? Maybe you worked here when Mary was here.
Do we know how long she was here for?
A few weeks, about 2 months, I think it was.
Okay, so a decent time then.
Nah, nothing coming through. It's quite sad though.
That's true.
When you read it, it's quite sad because they wouldn't give her the last rites or her religion. They insisted on their own ministers.
Oh,
So even though
that's just cruel.
the Catholic priest was in the building, not here obviously, but
Yeah.
it might have been here. But even though the Catholic priest was in the building, they wouldn't let her have the last rites from him.
That's sad.
It had to be their religion.
Yeah. Far out. That would have meant so much to people back in the day, wasn't it? Well, even today with people that are very religious.
Yeah. Well, we could say a prayer for you. Yes, if Mary's here, because we don't know. But I don't think she is. I think we would have got a reaction by now if you were here. Surely.
Well, maybe she's just a bit shy. I mean, you know.
Just a bit shy. Actually, you know, suddenly it's gone freezing. I was warm a minute ago.
Oh, really?
I am absolutely suddenly frigid. Oh my God. Well, if that's you making me cold, you need to let me know in a different way. Can you let one of these lights off? Make a sound? Please?
Very quiet, isn't it?
It is. I'm going to get anything. You know when you just get that feel?
Yeah.
But it's just not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a shame.
yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, that's the paranormal, isn't it? We all know what it's like.
All right. So I guess we call out first. So what I've done, so you know, just in the foreground there, you can see chocolate with the ball on it?
I can just make out a packet with a ball, yeah.
Yep.
That's my chocolate, don't eat it all.
You can just see the koala to the little side there.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
On the opposite side is your rosary beads.
Okay.
And I think there's a little toy dog at the end.
All right.
I haven't got anything for grown-ups, apart from the rosary beads. Unfortunately.
That's all right.
And then around the room I have bits of equipment. Alright, so we'll just call out. Do an EVP,
Okay.
do an Estes.
Yeah.
Alright, so if there is anybody here tonight, I don't think it's Mary. But if there's anybody else here, we'll put all these pretty lights around the room. Maybe you can come and light up one of these lights. Especially if there's any children here. Any children here, I brought you some toys. Haven't I, Cag? They can't.
You have got some toys.
They can't have them.
No, you can't have them. That koala should be in Ireland, but anyway, I'm not going to that again. So, if there's anybody here, I would so love if Mary Queen of Scots was there. I don't think she would be, but it'd be cool if you were. If there's children there, I'm going to sing a nursery rhyme. Are you ready? And I want you to let me know if you enjoy it. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Did you like that?
Did we get a light up? Because I saw a flash out the corner of my eye.
Oh, I didn't see.
I don't know what it was. Could just be a trick of the eye.
Could be.
I was about to get something else and I can't remember what I was about to get. I think it was important. I just can't remember.
It was so important. important.
Well, I was thinking about it. I was waiting for you to finish your thing. You see, this is what happens when I let you finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I know what it was. All good. Keep calling out.
Okay. Okay, so if there is anybody there, we would really like to know, did you live here? Was this your home? Did you work here, or did you just visit at any point? Don't mind Alison, she's just walking around, it's all good.
The light, you can't see it. The light closest to me just went off.
Oh, really?
Now,
Okay.
it could be the phone, but it shouldn't be. I'm going to move these back a bit, just in case, but it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, did it go off before?
No.
Because the camera hasn't moved.
Exactly.
Well,
Doesn't,
yeah.
but I am just going to move them back
no.
a little bit.
Yeah.
So, nobody want to come and play? Maybe some grown-ups here. I haven't brought any drinks. We could have been sitting around the table drinking, but I didn't bring any drinks.
Oh, that's sad.
What about we see? Yeah, carry on.
Go.
No, carry
There
on.
you go.
No, you go.
Is there anything or anyone that you miss? If there is, can you just let us know, please?
How can they let you know?
On the EVP.
But we're not doing the.
Oh, you're not doing EVP, are we? Not doing it. Oh.
How long?
Oh, dear me. Okay, can you let me know by lighting up a light? Let me know if you miss anybody by lighting up a light. There we are. Solved it.
Esther's,
Yeah, Esther's time.
And then
Let's
call-
do the Esther's.
and then call it a night.
Okie dokie.
All right. Good to go.
All right. Okay, Alison, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay, so if there's anybody with us, my friend is in that room. She's got some funny things on her ears. You can go and talk to her if you want to. Can you remember how old you are? I'm very old now. How about you? Can you remember? See, that's Alison moving around. Okay, so can you tell me, what did you do in that building? Did you live there? Did you work there? Did you visit? What was your reason for being there?
Oh
Who is it?
fuck!
What?
What the fuck just happened?
What do you mean?
What the hell?
What's the matter? What happened?
All right, I had my. That would have been caught on the video. Me jumping.
Right.
I had my microphone in my ear.
Yeah.
Everything was going well, then all of a sudden the microphone stopped recording, but you know that bzz, bzz it makes really loud as it turns off? I just got that in my ear and it stopped recording. There's no way. It's still flashing, it's still got power and it's still on.
Oh.
And there's no way My microphone was stopped, but the vibration and the zzz as I did it.
That's weird.
It was very weird.
Because I say, most microphones have been used to putting those headsets.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, that made me move. I don't think it was even paranormal. I've even moved half
Oh,
of
that's the clickbait.
Hey?
Got touched by a demon.
My microphone got touched by a demon. Where's my other microphone? I should have two microphones. I had to take mine off. I don't know where to put the other one. Hang on, I've just got to find. While I'm looking, I'm going to keep the headset on.
You're going to keep the headset on?
Keep asking questions.
Okay. Alright, so is there anything you want to tell us? Anything you think we should know? Because we are interested in you.
I think that was leave.
Oh, we'd rather not leave. We'd rather stay if we can. If that's okay.
Here.
I know you want us to leave, but we'd rather stay if possible. We'd like you to answer our questions if you could. We're not there to hurt you or to frighten you. We're just there to learn all about you if possible. My friend down there with the funny things on her ears, her name is Alison. Can you say Alison for me, please, and see if you can freak her out? Give it a go. Say Alison.
David.
No, I didn't say David, I said Alison. Were you involved in any of the conflicts around there? Or the different fighting? Were you involved in that?
Hello.
Or were you... Hello.
Boy.
Were you involved with... Were you involved with the Abbey? Sounds like something's just turned off. Is that a camera turning off? Can you tell me? If you've had to turn, if a camera's turned off, can you go and tell my friend? She needs to turn it off again. What do you like? Anything you want to tell us? At all?
Funny enough.
Okay, what's funny enough?
I try.
You try. We would appreciate you trying. Can you just
This
let us
way.
know that you're okay? Just let us know you're okay. How many spirits are there? Can you tell me that? How many spirits?
The Guardian.
You're going to tell me? Did you know Mary Queen of Scots? Did you know about her?
Honesty.
What do you think about the death mask? It's a bit strange, isn't it? What do you think about it being there?
Anything?
No.
Nah. Doesn't sound like anything either,
No.
to be honest.
No. All very quiet.
Well, that's no good, is it? I think we are going to wrap it up tonight because I have another one tomorrow. I need to get some sleep tonight because I haven't had any. And after such a traumatic day, CAG, having destroyed my drone.
Your drone is the St. amongst drones, all right? Because that drone has been into more buildings, walls, trees, grass, floors than any other drone, and it's kept going. So I think last this long
And then
is an absolute miracle, and it should be made into a saint. Can you make your drones into saints?
And Deborah killed it. One wall too many.
It sacrificed itself. It was like, I can't do this anymore. One more wall was just one too many.
So I am going to crawl off and go and lick my wounds. Actually, literally, because what you didn't see, CAG, is when I went to get a new SD card, I unclipped the phone.
Right.
I unclipped the phone off the camera, and the pincer thing grabbed me on the finger and gave me an instant blood blister that burst, and then I had blood everywhere. I now have an elastoplast on that the host had to do a first aid for me.
Oh my gosh.
So I think I give up on today.
I think you just go to bed.
I think so. All right.
Yeah.
So
Today's not meant to be. Just go to bed.
we're going to sign off. You can't see CAG. She's here, right next to me.
Hello.
Well, it's goodbye now.
Oh, goodbye.
Because we're going to pack up. It's very, very quiet here. It means nothing, and I'm going to keep saying that. It means nothing. A, whatever's here just doesn't want to interact with me and CAG.
Mm-hmm.
Or B, as well, it can just be a quiet night.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you know, it doesn't mean anything. You come once, you don't get anything, that's fine. But hopefully you've enjoyed the bit of history. Hopefully you've enjoyed hanging out in the episode with us. And who knows, maybe next time we'll get luckier. So, another one tonight.
And Merry Queen of Scots, if you are there and if you are listening, I'm very disappointed because I've actually found the building that you were genuinely in, and there was proof that you were there, and he still didn't come forward. I'm sorry.
She's not angry, she's just very
I'm
disappointed.
finished. I'm very disappointed. I'm finished with it now. That's it. No more.
So I'm going to go and get some sleep. Kate's going to go and start her day. One more investigation left. Yay! And I don't mean yay because I do love it, but sometimes 3 nights in a row can get a little tiring when you're on your own.
Bit much. Yeah.
So, all right, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Well, I'm waving into my camera.
Are you waving? Well, that's silly. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I waved into my camera. That was a bit silly, wasn't
Well, that
it?
was a bit silly because they can't see you waving into your camera, but you can say goodbye.
I know. Bye. See you all. Bye. I'm still waving.
I'll wave for CAG. One hand for me, one hand for CAG. There we go. See you next time.